I need you to prep whatever you need to prep. Get all the anesthesia in the world, and remove my eye.
I'm pouring them doubles.
You want me to legit remove your eye like permanently from your head?
Yeah. He gave me the rest of the instructions. I got this. So I start pouring them doubles of whiskey. Get a pillow.
The eye will come back eventually when I reset residual self-image. So.
Look at Doc. He's like,
I head into the kitchen, and since there's no food,
do you want me to install a cyber eye until that happens? Because
no,
the cyber eye will go
really.
away with your residual self-image, so at least you'll have full use, and you can have the other powers that a cyber eye might give you as well. Until then, at least.
You want
Can you make it? All right. So long as the cybernetic eye looks normal, so no one like freaks out. Sure.
What, as opposed to the octopus eye?
Do you want to do it?
Octopus eye.
Wait, you want? I will put a cyber eye in you if that is what you wish.
Cyber octopus eye.
Cyber normal looking eye.
Let's go to cyber and see what we can whip up then.
Okay.
Can you do sleeve stack horns like cosmetically?
I think it still is a install of some kind.
Nothing better than putting a sleeve stack horn on his head. Well, I would like to point out one thing, just to be totally fair to Freddie. It's not a local anesthetic. They're going to have to knock you completely out for this.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I want to be knocked out for this. I don't want to be awake for this. How much will it cost?
It depends on how much the cyber eye is, what you want that cyber eye to do. Do you want it to have memory? Do you want it to be... I can do a lot of things. Do you want me to put a jack in so that way you can like jack into your gun so you have advanced, aiming? Like it would give you a plus to aiming? Or I could put a memory or like...
Just a normal eye that...
What about like low light or thermal?
Yeah, low light.
Flash compensation.
Yeah, a low light vision will be fine. Nothing too fancy.
Really think about this before you do it. If I'm going to do it, you want something that's going to be like really good. Why bother otherwise?
Because it's going to reset anyway. Eventually.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah. Unless you can think of another way to see what the fuck is in my eye. Without removing it. That I'll be okay with too.
Maybe we should give him 2 cyber eyes. That way, you can't get this thing again.
I just because the last time I installed cyberware on someone, they woke up as Darth Vader, doesn't mean anything.
Ooh, Darth Vader.
Yeah, I cyber raped somebody once too.
He got a t-shirt. Right. You guys are going to head over to Hong Kong then?
Yeah.
Trump? No problem. Yeah. You get into the hotel and whatnot. Guard does a double take. How are you guys all dressed?
Adventuring gear.
Adventuring gear.
All right. He kind of looks unhappy at you guys, like, and you guys head around the corner. When you get down to street level, you see people are screaming and running. The police are firing rubber bullets pretty much at random into the crowd. Everybody in the crowd has face masks and dark glasses on, and they're carrying umbrellas.
Oh, yeah, I put my flash mask on as well.
Celebration.
Yeah, a kind of celebration, I suppose. Everybody give me luck rolls not to be shot with a bunch of rubber bullets by the cops for no fucking reason.
Hey, Freddie, can we shoot back?
I'd rather you didn't.
What's that smell? Oh, tear gas, right. Not to say that the other guys aren't fighting back. There's a lot of Molotov cocktails and things like that being thrown at the cops, and some are on fire. It looks like it's pretty much continued to escalate here.
You're going to lose your hotel soon, Freddie.
Yeah, you're thinking if it continues escalating much more, it'll probably accidentally burn down the hotel, make your Trump useless, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, look, Red Army Chinese soldiers and stuff, in addition to the cops. They're helping to back up the cops.
Move along.
I think maybe we should go away.
No problem. Everybody give me dex maneuver rolls as you attempt to fish through the crowd, so to speak. Don't fuck the crowd, just fish through it. Swade gets swept away in the crowd, he says.
Save me, Freddy.
He's been waiting forever to say that. It looks like he's literally getting swept a different direction than you guys, unless somebody wants to go after him.
I'll go after him.
All right, give me a dex maneuver and then a strength roll to make your path open before you.
Save me, Indy.
Oh, I fail. So at least I'm with him, though.
Yes, those two have gone somewhere else.
All right, I'll go with Doc.
Okay. Right, give me a dex maneuver roll to go over to Doc.
And then if I'm able, I'll try and grab Swade.
All right, you get over there and give me your strength roll, Freddie. You're attempting to save Swade. It looks like he's being carried off. Yeah, you grab both of those fuckers and haul them back to where they're supposed to be. Everybody give me a jump roll to get on the water taxi when it bumps against the dock before they hit full throttles and go off. They're taking you guys somewhere hopefully less violent. Yeah, as long as you don't fumble, you're okay. Just don't fumble on this one.
Trying to find it here.
You'll jump too soon and get squished between the dock and the boat when it bumps. Doc, how's your jumping going? Doc seems distracted ever since he found out more about his big quest. For some fucking reason we can't figure out. You guys speed over to the big electronics mart. A lot of people have left. Apparently, all the people that are selling you that really cool shit you're wanting are starting to go away because Red China is moving in with like tanks and shit like that. You can see also pictures of the second in command, glorious leader, new son. He is saying, we must not allow, or actually, sorry, he's saying stuff in Mandarin. Everybody can give me Mandarin rolls.
Hey, Freddie, why don't you grab me one of them computers? I could use some of those cameras over there. And since everything's on a fire sale, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to carry this.
No, they don't. Right, Freddie, you get to hear his full speech. Essentially, he's saying, we must not allow empathy and compassion to get in the way of having China be great again. We must smash the resistance. We must use all the overwhelming force at our option. We must retake Hong Kong. And people are cheering. So, yeah, apparently it's been going on. Whatever bad shit's happening here has been going on so long, left alone by the PCs for so long. It seems to be getting to that tipping point where after it will all slide into a shitstorm. And once again, cut off something good from Freddie, which irritates him. But yeah, not enough. It hasn't irritated him enough to do anything about it, but just enough to sigh. So, right. Give me a luck roll there, Ralph, to see how much of the gear you would like is available. Doc, give me a luck roll to see what kind of cybernetic eyes you can get. I only do eyes, says this old guy in the big suit.
Sold out.
They have nothing good left. You can pick up a piece of shit computer for 300 Hong Kong dollars here, and multicolored duct tape for $5. I'm not sure what else you wanted.
Let me see if I got anything here.
I got to buy -30.
Right. Yeah. The guy who only does eyes, what do you need? He has a wide variety of eyes, protective covers, cameras, cosmetic modifications, display length, flare compensation, image length, low light, Opticam, protective covers, retinal clock, retinal duplicate. No, they haven't got that one. Thermographic, vision magnification, data jack, microscopic.
Ooh, a data jack eye might be good because he likes computers.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got to basically a little cover slides open, then you plug something into your eye. It's really unhappy, but yeah, you can do it. Just raises an eyebrow.
What's the prices?
Hacker.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
What are the prices?
Depends on what you want. I just named off a bunch of shit.
How much for a data jack and low light vision?
A what?
Data jack and low light vision.
Okay, data jack, low light vision. Okay, you're looking at about 100,000 for the top of the line, or you can get bargain bin stuff for a lot less.
No, top of the line.
Oh, 100,000 for top of the line, but for less than half that, you can get what's in the bucket over here.
No,
I'll put the bucket.
Yeah.
These, Freddie?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I'll buy it. Sure.
All right. He slaps down 100,000. The guy looks really surprised, and he goes, "Here's your eye."
What else do we need?
What color is Freddy's eyes normally?
Dark brown.
Oh, good. That's a match then. Hey, welcome to it.
So
we can do this operation in the alley. That's awesome.
No.
No.
Now
you're gonna have to I'm sure you could rent out they
don't really rent other doctors' stuff in case you accidentally or on purpose steal or destroy some of the shit
from a street doc.
Oh, right. Give me a streetwise. Are you climatized to this area, Chris?
No.
Give me a streetwise roll at half as you go looking for a street doc.
Can I assist?
Right here.
Nice.
If he tells you what he's looking for, you can roll. You could roll full because
no, he's fine. He's fine.
Climatized.
He
take it a half? Yeah, he did. Yeah. Shit. He takes you into some fucking alley and it's all gritty. There's like a dead dog over there, flies and stuff. The door's being hung on the hinges by looks like some fucking paracord. And it's marked the sign on the door says marsupials. And he's like, "This is the place." And it looks like over there, there's a bunch of blood and tissues that have been dumped in a sewer grate. And this stuff was too big to go through it, although it looks like somebody did try stomping on top of it a few times to get it to go down. So there's boot prints in it. You're thinking it's somebody's internal organs.
Hey, Freddie, come on. Octopus eye in the grate. You fell down to that too.
Oh, I throw it away in the grate.
Excellent. All right, no problem. Doc, are you wanting to hammer on the door? Or?
Yeah, sure.
No problem. Hold on a second.
Oh, as it does that, I quickly put the translator unit in Doc's ear, just in case, and I turn it on.
It begins to molest your ear a bit.
This will help you understand, maybe.
Surprisingly, it's a white guy who answers the door.
Oh.
Yes, he says.
So I wanted to use your facilities at a price, of course, if you wouldn't mind.
He takes out a needle and goes, go on.
Oh, I go inside then.
How much? He says.
Oh, you tell me.
No, you tell me.
I'll give you 1,000.
1,000 Hong Kong dollars, or?
Yeah.
He looks really unimpressed. I was thinking you'd give me 10 times that.
All right, 10,000.
All right, sold.
There we go.
He gives himself an injection. You want some? He says, offering you the same needle.
I'm good.
No.
All right. No problem. He takes his 10,000. He leads you guys through some hanging bloody plastic sheeting to an operating table that looks like it was last cleaned back when never. And yeah, and there's dried blood on stuff on it. Looks like there's a calf's brains or something. You hope it's a cow that's over there on the sideboard. And he says, I was just making lunch. Would you like something to eat?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
All right. Now, one of the things is I must assist you in this. Otherwise, I wouldn't feel right about it. He says.
Sure. Why not?
Excellent. Right. Well, who's the
Logan.
patient?
He is.
All right. Don't worry. I will have new light installed, he says.
Logan, was there any, when we were out, were there any flying cars? Just one and
Sure, there's flying cars around there.
Okay. Then I would have played,
Great.
I can drive that tanker.
Excellent. No problem. Right. You're there. He points at Swade. Is he getting the operation?
No, this one.
All right. You, points at Swade, strap him down onto this.
All right. I begin strapping him down.
Firmly strap him down.
Yes. Because he said he wanted to remain awake for the entire procedure.
What is the procedure we're doing? Penis enlargement, a Mr. Stud implant? What?
Take a look down there for yourself and see what he's got going on.
Cyber eye.
Mr. Stud it is, he says. Strap him firmly in.
Don't forget to preserve the original eye. So you can have a look at it later.
Oh, right.
Aha, he says.
Do you have a jar that I can put the eye in afterward? He wants to keep it.
Of course. Good as new.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. They've got you strapped into a table. The doctor comes over and he goes, happy land.
All right. I'll make us a couple brain sandwiches. That's my support to the procedure.
Oh, God, don't eat that. No, I've got risotto over there, he says.
All right. I sit down and eat his risotto.
Damn. He's injected you with a couple of different things. And he goes, a little help here. I'm not sure what to inject him with. He seems to not be going unconscious. He's looking at me.
He doesn't want to. He wanted locals.
No, I want to be out. Out.
Oh, you want to be out? Okay.
Out.
I make sure that it's all local.
All right. They give you a bunch of locals, and you're still awake. Have you ever seen the Clockwork Orange movie where they got the guy's eyes pried open and shit?
Yeah, sadly I have.
And then the weird drunken doc sprays you in the eyes with some stuff. And he looks and he goes, which eye is it we're removing? Left, right, both.
The right eye.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. He pokes Freddy in the left eye. That one feels fine, he says. And okay, so now are you wanting to observe the operation as well there, Swade?
I'm eating risotto, dude. I got it made.
So you're on eating? No
I'm
problem.
on a bladder range.
Okay. So first off, Doc, give me a mild sandy roll versus human gore gross out unless you have it maxed out. I have no idea you are a doctor.
No, it's not yet.
Weird. Take 1 point toward human gore.
All right, I'm getting there. Close. I'm real close.
Okay. Now, Freddie, give me a much bigger sandy roll as you are forced to watch them do all this shit. Although it's kind of like you're not understanding what they're saying or why the other doctor is taking down your pants and doing stuff. All right. Roll a D4 toward, you could either put it toward fear of death, gross out, human gore. It's wide open.
I'll put it to gross out.
Cool. And the other doctor, he's working on installing a Mr. Stud implant into him. Free of charge. He needs it.
A what?
25-year-old used
I
implant.
don't want.
Yeah.
Oh,
He keeps muttering, and so the doctor goes, "Oh my god, he may bite his tongue," and he puts like a fucking bar into his mouth and straps it on.
I really
There
thought
we
you
go.
were gonna like put another Mr. Stud in his
I like that better. Take the card. He does that instead.
bite on this.
All right. So yeah, he's spraying some blood and stuff off of what looks like some penile implant, Freddie.
but
Yeah. All right. So how much are we going to put into him here? As much as we can, or just the eye?
I thought we were adding 2. What are you doing?
Oh well, I've got a cyber arm we could stick on him.
No. This is it. This is good.
Wait a minute. How about 2 cyber legs so he can carry that penis around with him?
I think he's fine the way he is.
I don't know. The penis is going to be awkwardly large. He might need the cyber legs just to lift it.
Aren't you attach the cyber leg to the cyber penis?
What's that?
Oh, attach a leg to the penis. That way it can just carry itself.
You don't have a move by wire system in here, do you?
Oh, God. I wish I had such things. That's very expensive things, though. You need a couple million for that.
Well, just because it puts your body into a permanent seizure so you move smoothly like a vampire doesn't mean anything.
If you've got about, I think, 80 million, we can fucking get one.
Oh, man.
Or a used one for half that.
If only I had some MyGo brain tools, too, because then I could augment him even further.
Let me see what I have here. He gives you some tools that are like, we might be able to do something with these. Rolled an 09. You're like, I think I can do something with this. Freddie, give me a Sandy roll. Those tools look really familiar, like the ones that were in the place that you caved in. I think you should open up his brain. I think it's important, says the doctor. All right.
Connect the data jack to his brain anyway.
Yeah, have a good point there. I forgot about the data jack. Hey, he gets a big can opener and goes, Freddie. I get the bone saw. It's going to be a little tricky.
You want me to order some takeout here?
Sure.
I want the lo mein.
All right.
No problem. Swade's hanging out in the back room, talking on this guy's phone, getting food sent in. Freddie, it wouldn't bother you so much if both this weird drunk doctor and Fulton weren't eating while they were doing brain surgery on you. That disturbs the shit out of you. Give me another Sandy roll. Watching Fulton with your brain or with your skull in one hand and a fucking fork of pasta in the other. 1 point of Sandy. You put it toward gross out or wherever, unless he decides to put your head on his head and dance around. Then it's going to be 2 Sandy points.
I could put some lo mein into the bowl of his head and then eat it.
3 Sandy points.
No, I wouldn't do that. Instead of eating out of the lo mein, I eat out of his head, but then, I might catch something bad, and I don't want that either.
Right. You don't know where Freddie's head has been.
So I remember Freddie's wallet here, trying to figure out how to pay for this. Is there any other entertainment I could order out of this phone book?
Freddie, he's got hold of your wallet. It's another Sandy. No, I'm kidding. Freddie's like, no, my wallet. Oh, my God. Okay, so you've decided to get a surgery at a very low-rent street dock. With the exception of the strange MyGo brain tools, God knows where the fuck he came up with those. It's going to put you in a bit of a negative here as opposed to a nice, shiny hospital. Oh, and give me a spot hidden roll for the case that he took the MyGo brain tools out of Doc Fulton.
Quarter.
The case was labeled Operation Blackbriar.
It's just a joint communication operation between the CIA. Never mind.
Okay, so this should be fun. All right. First off, we'll do the simple bit, putting in the eye and hooking it up to the brain. Super delicate work. Let's see, you bought a new cyber eye, but you're working at the equivalent of a flooded garage. So let's go for cybernetics at half. You can support with biology, medicine, and one other skill that makes sense. Medicine's a go, but gives you a -10. So make one more skill. Yeah. Well, no. I see. Biology, medicine. Yeah. So it's a wash.
-10.
Yeah, you're right. So now you just need the cybernetics roll at half, and everything's fine. Then we'll get to the brain surgery section.
Nope, not a half.
Yeah, well, it's fucked. All right. So it's not going to work, but it's definitely got some deleterious effects on him.
I'll spend a pot.
Oh, God damn it. No, I thought you were just going to put it in wrong and have him get massive migraines all the time and maybe, Oh, and I'll also check. Yeah, go ahead.
He keeps looking at the other doc, kind of installs it a little crooked.
Plus 20 to write-in skill.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me check for the other doc, see if he needs any help. The Mr. Stud goes in.
Backwards.
Oh, no. He made his lousy medicine skill. All right. So, or cyber skill. So right now, your penis has different settings. One of them is called jackhammer. Okay. Anyway, now for the interesting part, according to
where's that octopus?
Let's see. I'm going to need a brain surgery roll, and we have different results for success at half, success at a quarter, and critical, as well as fail, fumble, and normal success.
Can I support myself with those same 3 skills?
Yes. Oh, that's a +10. You know where his brain is, and you know how to do medicine. You're at 15 so far. You're up to 20. So go for it at +20. And a little bit of brain surgery. Yes, brain surgery in specific skill. Not medicine, none of that shit. Just straight out raw brain surgery as he begins to delicately comb your brain with some, what a bummer. All right, so only a success, not good enough. Okay, so it's kind of a good news, bad news.
Is that using the tools? So because I'm using the tools, I could have a better result.
Because you're using the tools, you may attempt this to get interesting results.
Well, this interesting.
He's not going to permanently die. I mean, he'll be back if not. Well, you didn't fail; you succeeded. It's up to you. Do you think you can do better, or are you okay with this?
Dissemination? Do you want to get some more cards there?
Oh. He's thinking he likes his brain surgery.
What kind of cards do you have, Freddie? Do you have good cards or bad cards?
I have all the results already written out.
Better sweet and a fun cell.
I'm sorry, what's that, Logan?
I have all the different results already written out.
Okay, so what do you have, Freddie?
Seduction 20, failure sweet, fun cell. I want to hang on to the failure sweet.
I would like to point out before you roll, if you hear the results and decide to do it on yourself, you're going to be at half skill to operate on yourself with these particular tools.
You want to keep the failure sweet?
Yeah.
All right, I will give you a round revision. Or give me the failure suite. I'll give you the round revision.
Do you think he'd notice if he was missing a foot?
Oh, I don't know why I just didn't toss it. Like, okay, why don't you give Freddy the dissemination so he can, and then he can play one of those cards into my hand, get rid of everything else, and then.
Okay. Yeah.
I could use a spare foot. I've got a cyber foot here. I can put stuff. It's a storage foot, so you can keep things in the foot.
No, I just play the trade me the dissemination. Well,
I mean, it's Blackfoot, but it's still a good foot.
well,
What?
I guess.
dissemination.
Yep. Who's that going to go to after all?
To me.
Chris?
To me.
Yeah.
To me.
No, to. Yeah.
Oops.
Sorry, that's it.
There. Yes, over there. Okay. Dissemination on top. And draw 4. No reds. Oh, cool. Support a Hindu NPC. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that.
Ha
I have super supporter that allows me play this card along with another card. This allows you to play the card onto another player character.
Potentially wildly useful.
Yeah.
And so you have the super supporter, and what else?
That's it. Garbage.
Okay. Okay, so.
Yeah. You think you found a way to maybe make him better.
Faster, stronger.
Oh, well, what do you have?
Well, for the faster, you're going to need to chop off his legs and put on some
round revision, clogging greed, alertness, and another round revision.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend a pause, and I still get the modifier from all my supports, right?
No, you have to redo everything, and you'd lose your plus 20. As always.
I mean, a success, like,
it is
not
a success.
Do you want me to, I don't mind retrying, though.
Well, I don't know.
It's better. A success.
What's so bad about a success?
But it could be something sweet.
Oh, it's a little sweet now, but it's not like, ooh, and he still might die.
Why would I still die?
Because you're going to be taking some damage from this.
Okay.
All right, you guys are taking too long here. I'm gonna call some Hong Kong hookers. All right.
No problem. Hookers show up while you're getting
If you're happy, you're happy. That's good, and then we're done.
How much money did Freddie have on him?
A couple $100,000 on there.
Yeah. Okay. That's gone. Hookers show up.
How much did you spend?
I don't know. I don't speak Chinese.
Your money, Freddie.
No, I'm not marking up my.
No, he's spending it.
All of it?
Half of it on hookers.
Half of it?
On hookers.
Just make more, dude. What?
Dude, that's like $300,000.
Hey, Doc. I look at the NBC Doc. I think he's coming too. He's coming too.
Don't worry, you can trust out that Mr. Stud in a couple weeks. Don't recommend it before your dick may fly off. Right, just mark off half your money. So, are you satisfied with this result, or do you want to try for the big money and big prizes at the big risk?
It's your you're doing this with, so.
Don't pass it off on him. It's you. He's giving you the
He's the
opportunity.
surgeon.
I am willing to spend a pause for you if you want me to.
See how
I
nice.
believe
If you fail, though,
Tell Doc Fulton you believe in him. Tell Freddie you believe in Doc Fulton. There you go. Tell the crazy doc that you believe in him too.
all right, fine. Sure. If you want to do it, go for it.
Wow, you are passing the buck hard on this, Freddie.
I'll bet you $1 you can do better, Doc. That's motivation.
Oh,
I take $1 out of Freddie's wallet.
all right.
I'll spend 5.
Okay, do all your supporters first. Good luck. And as they say to Freddie, bios con Dios. It'd be funnier if I spoke Spanish.
Ah.
Okay, so that's 15.
All right.
And then I will actually even. Oh, should I do that or not?
Yes.
I don't think we're going to get to do anything that special.
Okay.
Let's just use that. Plus 20 to write-in skill?
Ooh.
You have another one?
Yes, I do.
Motherfucker.
So that's plus 35.
Uh-huh. Play Bionic Man theme here. Da, 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 da.
Uh-huh.
Half. Okay. Right. Freddie, roll 2d20. You want low. This is your sand loss.
Oh, yeah.
Free bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I want to reroll the first one.
Okay, you spent your point on that? I was going to say.
Oh, okay. Spend another one.
What? So you're only at 14 sand loss. Don't worry, they'll keep you restrained for a while until you snap out of it. You got a lot of sand.
No, spend one more.
3 plus.
Spend one more.
Back to fit. How many pause?
Right,
Okay, how many pause are you down to?
I'm down to like, let me see, I'm down to 13.
Hooray! Okay, and now roll a d20. This is your loss of hit points. Don't match or exceed your willpower, or you die.
Okay. I'm going to use my special ability. Heal up completely. And
It
then
won't help because you're going to lose d20 hit points. If you're still alive, you can use your special ability.
No, I'm injured right now, is what I'm saying.
Oh, all right. Now you heal up and then roll a d20. Oh my God, the wounds are closing. Open them back up. Give me the alligator clamps. Does that kill you?
No.
Okay, so you're still alive?
I mean, if that's all the damage I'm taking.
Yes, that
Okay.
is. Okay, you gain 1 essence and 1 max essence. Your max essence is now 21. The doc looks pleased. And you have a Mr. Stud implant as well.
Okay. What does the, hold on, sorry. What
Pardon?
does the sanity go towards?
Cyber rape maxes at 300.
Okay, so don't bother with it. Okay.
I wouldn't bother.
So we got room for more.
You do. Yeah. It made it by minus 30, so yeah.
Okay.
So Doc, now that he's got that Mr. Stud implant, do you think we should introduce him to a real cephalopod that likes the jackhammer?
I don't recommend it until he's at 2 weeks to heal up. Otherwise, his penis will fly right off if he gets harmed for any reason.
You know, like, do you remember those old toys that looked like a little octopus that was hollow inside, just like popping that on top of it, turning jackhammer on? When he wakes up, it's just...
That'd be a French tickler.
If you wanted to make his penis look like the head of an octopus, now is the time to mention it.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that those things you would throw on the wall and they'd stake and slowly go bloop, 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 bloop?
Yes,
bloop.
yes, that's exactly right.
Now, here's the wild thing, Doc. You know, since you did the surgery, that you've opened up his chakras or whatever, and you're thinking that you got as far as the max essence, that's the bottom one. If you were to get it even better rolls or cred or whatever, you could open up. I'm not saying you should reopen them and stuff, but if you want to do it to anybody else and stuff. And also, as another side note, if you've already got your max essences higher, it still jacks it up even higher.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to mention that because I know you're asked maybe operating on yourself with locals and the mirror and stuff like that soon.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, this guy says, "Wow, all right, there you go."
Oh, well, thank you very much for the use of your stuff. I go to put the tools away.
No problem. These young ladies will show their appreciation to you as soon as you're done.
I take those tools, pocket them, and put regular tools into the case and close it up.
Give me a prestidigitation roll. He was
Boom.
trying to prevent this very thing. But you are far too fiendish for the likes of his pale face. Keep in mind, these tools are really delicate. Like, you've got them in a hard case, but even transporting them in a hard case, really risky. My recommendation is very quickly get them to a place where they can just sit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Super delicate. Like, some of them are like thinner than strands of hair and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ralph,
Yes.
give me an endurance roll.
I'll be right back.
Quarter.
You have made the rounds and are feeling good.
I like Hong Kong.
Yes, you do.
Not as good as Saigon. Not too shabby.
They're all desperate to please. So, yeah, everything works out. Yeah. Did you want to do anything else mean to Freddie before he comes around? He's kind of groggy right now.
No.
Okay, cool. No problem. The doctor sends you out to, he says, you still have some money left, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he goes over to Freddie's money, grabs some more. Freddie mark off another 2,000, gives it to you along with a note. And he says, go get this here wheelbarrow, and then you can load them in it, take them off.
All right.
I'll pay for the wheelbarrow.
All right, I start wheeling them off.
All right.
Right, so how much did you actually spend there, Ralph?
Half of all your money plus another 2,000.
Half of it? Fuck me, dude.
Yep. You've never seen Suede make it rain before, and you're hoping you never do again. But the girls, he seems well pleased with his life right now. As does the
hookers.
Yeah, I mean, watching somebody do brain surgery on you while getting a blowjob, that was disturbing. I won't lie to you; it was very disturbing to you. But you know, he has a steady hand.
All right, you owe me 20 gold. Cool. I'll put that on your list of debt.
Does this still hurt here? Ow.
Oh, yeah. Right now, your head, the top of your skull is being held on. You really wish you hadn't burned up your heal everything power, but you know.
Oh, if I didn't, I did that. So.
Yeah, well, that's true too. But you know, you really need to get some sleep and.
I want to go.
You know, you're
also,
feeling very delicate. In fact, if you put your head back too hard on the pillow, it may just crack open. So
I want to look at the jar with my eye in it, and like, just have a look.
It's flooding with formaldehyde. It's really hard to see, and okay. you're only seeing out of one eye. You say.
What is it?
Hey, Freddie.
Yeah.
The eye has it.
Yeah, there you go. There's a card, Suede. And let's see. Yeah, your eye isn't online yet, so essentially you're going to be at big negatives for anything vision related until you get a little healing. Once you get past once you get healed up. Let's see. You took 16 points or so. Once you get healed up to where you're only down, say, 7 points, you're going to be less shaky as fuck. Okay. So, and I mean, the fact that they didn't even bother with a goddamn stretcher and instead stuck you into a fucking wheelbarrow, it looks like it had been last used to haul pig shit, is not, especially after spending 100,000. That's just mean. But you know, Suede's pushing you around.
What was that?
You have a bag of holding, right?
At the embassy, yeah.
That does us a lot of good.
Are you going to stuff in that bag of holding?
No. I was
air
to death back home. I mean, do you know how much ramen you could buy and stuff in there for them?
It doesn't work in Cyberpunk.
So I'm not sure how much Suede actually discovered about the world, or if he just got to cyber rape somebody. I'm not really sure what happened with that. I thought you'd get much more of a comprehensive briefing, but yeah.
Suede just doesn't care.
I thought he did. I was all excited about that.
Magic does not exist to him, so this whole thing about, oh, he does it to work. Yeah, whatever, you're just lazy.
Right. We'll just say you guys get returned to embassy.
In 2 seconds. How much can we carry through to go to the embassy with, Freddie?
Whatever you can carry.
Can we carry like a 50-pound bag of rice?
Yeah.
Wait, I can just load some up on the wheelbarrow. I'm pushing your ass. All right. Get a couple bags of rice.
Yeah, you pay for the rice.
What's that?
You pay for the rice.
All right. Open Freddie's wallet.
With your own money.
My own money, sure. Here's a gold coin. Is this enough to buy a couple bags of rice?
Probably. Yes,
right.
It is.
We buy a couple 50-pound bags of rice to take back with us at least.
It wouldn't be so bad, Freddie, if you didn't put them on top of you, because your penis is still very, very sore.
If Fulton could carry one, we'll let him take one.
Yeah, no problem.
Freddie, it'll go a long way here. I'm gonna cross off one of my golds.
All right, you eventually get everybody
with that.
Yeah, they weren't really that short on food, but 100 pounds.
Everybody gruel, or they just feed us gruel.
Oh no, that was soup.
Oh, I thought they were starving. I thought they were out of food.
No, they're fine. I mean, now they've got rice, which is a treat to them. They have to find out how to prepare it and stuff because they don't get a lot of rice in California.
Oh, there they go. They can make
sweet pudding out of it. Food, yeah. Foxy is very happy with you, always thinking of her and such. That's how she views it.
Kind of steam in there, it's soft. It'd be yummy.
Yeah. The worst thing, Freddie, is the wheelbarrow gives you more room than the bed, so you end up sleeping in that. It's just the meanest thing ever. I mean, you're obviously near death, and they just put you into a room, it's still in the wheelbarrow, and go, good night.
Hey, Alan. Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, is the only, I point to the wheelbarrow with Freddie in it, is the only room available upstairs, I say?
Yes. He says. All
right. I begin backing him up the stairs in the wheelbarrow.
Oh, my dick. Oh, my head. Oh, my dick. Oh, my head. You know exactly how many stairs there are in the embassy now.
All right.
But you do get your own room. It's one of the unfurnished ones that they're working on building and stuff. There's like various tools and sawdust and stuff around.
It'll help the healing. Pack the wound. All right.
He packs your wounds.
No.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful. There you go, Freddie. If you can survive the night, you're gonna live.
I used to be a brain surgeon too, Freddie. That's the beautiful part.
Now, Freddie, this is your big heel roll thing. Now, for some reason you can't figure out the shit Doc Fulton did to you. That's not going to go away. I don't know if Doc Fulton's hearing this. If he is, say amen. Oh. Okay. What I was telling Freddie is the weird brain surgery shit. That's not going to go away. But I need you to roll a willpower roll because if residual self-image hits, well, you know, your Mr. Stud, your cybernetic eye, they're gone. So don't roll willpower ×1, unless you don't give a shit. There they go. All right. So all that fucking painful shit was absolutely for nothing. Good news, you're fully healed up, aside from whatever Doc Fulton did to your brain.
Well, I want to. The whole point of this was to look at the eye. So, Doc, go look at the eye.
The eye?
Yes, Doc, the one we removed. And the jaw.
Oh, man.
Good
What eye?
I look into the eye first, and then I give it to him.
All right. Let's see here. Give me a spot hidden roll at half, Chris. He goes. And then he goes. And looks at Freddie and goes, yep, still there.
Wait, which one's still there? One in his hand or the one in my eye?
Oh, no, he went like, still there.
Doc, I meant the eye in your hand. Is the thing still there?
Mm-mm. In your eye. I'll give him his eye. There you go.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
Sandy roll unless you have gross out maxed out, Freddie, as he hands you your fucking eyeball.
Thanks.
Neat.
I want to cut my eye open.
Give me a Sandy roll for gross out. You are pushing the boundaries. That's better. Roll a d6 as you freak yourself the fuck out. All right. You're not very freaked out. Right. Give me a medicine roll to cut it open nicely and cleanly as opposed to pulping it.
Okay.
I wonder if it's going to scream.
Medicine. Oh.
No little man. It popped. You didn't know eyeballs popped. It's like cutting into a fucking grape that was only being held together by the skin. Everything went. Is Mr. Stud's gone? He didn't even have a chance to fucking use it.
Oh, do you have that residual thing where he comes back to?
On his first fucking night. He is totally healed. And all the cyber shit's just gone. So pretty much he just blew a fuck ton of money and it's gone.
That was the best thing I ever had.
You can sell that cyber eye, though. I mean, you get some money back.
Oh, no. It's gone. It's missing.
Didn't pop out?
Gone.
So we still don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, you could always kill Bill number 2 him, and then when you got it out, quickly cut it open, I suppose.
No.
Hey, Freddie, why don't you go look in the mirror and see if the thing is back in there, too?
Doc just said it's back.
Oh, it is back? I wasn't paying attention.
He's like looking at some of the home movies he made. What?
One night in Hong Kong.
So what else were you going to do?
That smells good. Yeah.
I don't know, Slade. What do you want to do?
I want to rock.
I was just imagining the rest of money, Freddie's money clutched in one hand and him banging a prostitute. Woo, rain, make it rain.
All right. Well, anyways.
Yeah. Was there anything else you guys want to do before the close of the session?
Did you want to go do the recon for, is that even an option? Just to go poke around So we could at least tell Razzle and Rad we looked at the museum. Let it be a complete surprise to him.
Actually, I'll make it even nicer than that for you. Basically, you guys go and poke around in which zone museum?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay, so Shermer, Chicago, got it. Everybody, just give me a research roll. Lower is better.
Okay.
You're looking at fine art, shit like that, right?
Yeah, basically what he wanted us to look at was for me.
I get it. Freddy finds nothing. He's still fucking trying to see into his own eye with his other eye. It's making him cross-eyed. It's kind of cute, I guess.
Where is it? Where is it?
Check under library.
Library research.
Oh, library or research? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a big, it's a bold one, that's why.
Okay, Fulton, you uncovered some interesting shit. As far as like using the powers of the universe, like you couldn't trumping in there and stuff like assuming you're doing the, yes, I'm here painting because I'm an artist. They have that all the time. So getting in, getting out, 4 minutes, not a problem. Big problem comes from trying to actually move the stuff. You're lucky to get 10% of the actual value of it, if you can even move it. A lot of thieves you discover can't even move it. There's been numerous stories of somebody walking into a museum, literally taking a painting or whatever off the wall, walking out, and then they get caught trying to move it. Everybody gets caught trying to move it because there's very few people that want to buy hot art because you can't do anything with it. You can't show it off and stuff like that. The people who are buying art, the reason that I actually did research on this bullshit, read a book and everything. The reason that the prices are actually jacked up on the art is it's become a way of storing money now.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
It's like you get a shitty watercolor of a place and you go, oh, it's worth $16 million.
Right. What about, can you do the same thing for a bank? Security details for a bank.
The problem is you can't sit in the bank and paint.
No. Not paint a trump. Just get the layout, the security, and literally rob the bank. Have the info for them to go and do it later.
The big problem with the banks and stuff is they've got a lot more active security than the broke-ass museums and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they might decide to do it anyway, but I want to give them that information.
Sure. Give me, everybody roll security systems rolls. But yeah, okay, as far as the art goes, moving it is the hard part. The only, unless you got a buyer already set up, and even then it's ugly. Swade apparently knows quite a bit about security systems and such. Swade, give me an evidence analysis roll to have me tell you more stuff.
I just made a normal success.
I get you. Fulton's like, it's a bank.
There's money in there.
Yep. Okay, Swade,
Yes.
the security on banks and stuff, especially in the years 2000, fairly tight, possible to get around it, but the big thing to remember is that these are the kind of people who aren't smart enough to wear masks when committing a crime.
Right.
That's their level of cunning as far as committing a crime goes. And as far as breaking into a bank, you need to be this tall to ride this ride. They are at the we leave DNA and fingerprints and show our faces to cameras level.
Okay.
So you're thinking that should they try to rob a bank, they can pretty much just blast in through the doors, assuming they use demolitions, blast in through the vault, and then trump out before the cops show up with money and stuff. But they're probably going to be wanted in Shermer. And plus, a lot of the banks might do things like have the numbers on the money and stuff like that. And so then they'll eventually get the cops after them. There's a lot easier ways of making money, but it's possible, I suppose. And it unfortunately comes down to their cunning. And as you've gotten to see using your group leader as an example, cunning is not a specialty of theirs.
They'll be fine. They're just going to go in for a little quick change, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So, yeah.
Come on, you know it.
Yeah. If they don't mind being wanted in Shermer and not able to spend the money that they get, sure, they're fine.
Well, I mean, just tell them to put masks on
Yeah,
and
well,
gloves and shit.
that's just an example, dude. I'm giving you one of
Yeah.
many examples of things that the PCs do.
Just so I could say I tried my hardest to Raslin. I know when we were walking through the the museum and this and that.
Sure.
Can I play an alertness just in case there's some little tidbit that might help him out? Just so I could say I tried and played all my cards I could.
Okay. Yeah, they have. It looks like a lot of their security here is like after shit gets robbed.
Yes.
Then they'll be able to play back tapes and stuff like that.
Okay. Here's an important question: Is it, because I also have security lord, and I can double check it. Is this a lock-in scenario where doors closed, stay locked, trap the burglars in type of deal?
Depends on what you're going after. I mean, there's a lot of expensive shit that you could literally just grab and trump out, and there wouldn't be a lot that they can do about it. I mean, if you grab art off the walls and go to a different dimension, then the cops are really having problems with it.
I agree. Is there any like King Tut's jewels and gems type displays? That's what he was looking for.
Oh, you're talking gems and shit.
Not necessarily just the big picture paintings, because that'll look great in the golden wattle. But is there like the Queen's jewels are on display?
Yeah. Give me the big luck roll for what kind of like gems and jewels and gold and shit. You're doing that big luck roll for that, Swade.
All right. Let me see if I got anything here. 1 second before I roll it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a replenish.
Ooh. Okay.
So everybody dump
Chris.
your shit.
Chris, I'm gonna keep the super supporter because we can both use that with failure sweep when we do collapse. So we both get the effect of the card.
Could you read super supporter to me?
Play this card along with another card. This allows you to play the card onto another player character. Oh, does it duplicate it or not?
I didn't hear anything about duplicating.
Alright, then never mind.
All right then.
All right. Before I roll, hang on here. Let me know when you guys are all set, because I do have a inflatable sheep card for you, Freddie, if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, how do I have the okay? Replenish. I feel what's going on here. Hold on.
Yeah, I want that back if you don't mind. When you're done later.
Instead of no, I would so take it now.
Yeah.
And then you hold on to it. So
yeah.
Okay. Good.
All right, you guys are all good.
All
right, hang on. Just because Swade is a greedy bastard, he plays Happy Pie because he cannot resist a Happy Pie. So everybody gets a card.
All right, well, that's up to
Matt's eating all healthy. I'm concerned that he may turn into some sort of healthy person. Pray for him.
All right, everybody good?
Yeah,
good.
All right, nobody wants to play inflatable sheep? All right, let's
get likes them.
Started. All right, let's take a look here. So big luck roll. Here we go. No whammies. Boop, 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 boop. All right, not great.
No, nothing really wonderful. I mean, there's some very minor gems you could pull out, but honestly, I give out better loot in the modules.
All right. All right, you gave a result, so it's too late for the reroll.
No. You can still reroll that. If you go with your 56 out of 56, then that's your result.
I'll play a reroll.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. All right.
Did you roll? Oh, same thing. Okay. I was like, I thought you rolled a 56 again. I was like, yeah, nothing that really catches your eye.
All right.
Not a good score with this. I mean, sure, I would love the PCs to go in and do some sort of like stealing precious jewels. I think that'd be a great idea. But I mean, yeah.
No problem. Hey, you just asked me to do it. I'm just poking around for him.
Yeah.
Did my best.
Oh yeah. When he hears this in a year and a couple of months, he'll say he did his best.
Yeah.
One other thing, just so I have my notes right. For the clock, the clock thing in Burlington, we're all in agreement that it's probably in some place called Hillside, correct?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's something you should work on.
Okay. All right.
I don't think it's there.
I mean, it might be.
The eyes have it.
Maybe they do, but fuck me.
I know it's we're downtown, we're in the museum district, we're in Chicago, just for kicks. I know this is gonna be crazy. If I could just make one quick check or look. I want to see if there's any reference to that clock. When I looked at that clock before, I did it by like quarter. You gave me an evaluation on it. I just want to see if there's actually any reference to it, like in the art district. Is like I want to just look
I
at.
see what you mean. Yeah, no.
I just want to see if there's any ties between this place and that place. That's all. Okay, no problem.
Yep.
Just a quick idea. I'm good, guys. I'm done pretty much.
Yeah.
Doc, wasn't there another clock like that in Amber?
Yeah, it shadows. There's a clock in Amber that is the same. There was also a clock in the Ghost Zone. Same.
Wait, the clock in the Ghost what? What'd you say, Doc? There, Ghost what?
Ghost. There was a thing that we ended up doing where we were ghosts, and there was one in there too.
Do you know where that place was?
No. It was somewhere within Ghost Wheel, of course, but it was a small pocket shadow. So whether or not it still exists is another, because I think if those aren't maintained for very long, they do pop. But if there's a clock in it, it actually might still exist.
Can I bounce one thing off you, Doc, here?
Sure.
Why don't we leave things in chaos? Why don't we try to promote Ghost Wheel? I'm kind of glad he won.
I see. Well, I just want to know all of what's going on at this point.
Okay. Maybe we've been working for the wrong people the whole time.
You stepped over to the dark side.
All right,
that
that'll save him. So anyways, Doc, if you come up with anything, want me to work in any directions, just let me know, because I'm all about Amber, and you know what? I kind of don't like those bastards anymore. I'm thinking I'm on the wrong team.
That's a
that
quick
actually
face.
Might be what.
What's that?
Why we can't find Corwin too. Maybe he is not sure where all his loyalties lie, or maybe there's a medium in there instead of completely white, completely black.
Yeah.
There's a balance, and maybe he cares more about the balance than just like promoting the one side.
That's why I want to try to see if there's any residuals of stopwatch.
When Doc Fulton says there's a balance, everybody who's not Freddy, give me a spot hidden roll at half. Freddy may panic.
Spot.
Hold on. I'll give him a card for his minor panic.
Yeah.
As soon as Suede said something about balance, you saw like the little figure in Freddy's eye go.
Oh, there's Corwin.
And then it kind of it almost looks like it gets ripped backward, like falling out of a window or something.
Where?
I share this information with Doc and Alex. Or, I'm sorry, Freddy.
We call him Freddy even out of game. We've already gotten Alex Kinley, so he's Freddy.
Wait, are you telling me Corwin's in my eye?
I thought about it. Maybe that's the eye of. Maybe you have the. You are the unicorn. Maybe you've got the eye of the unicorn.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Yes.
I ain't no damn horse with a horn.
No, no. Hmm.
At that
You
point,
have the eye. Go ahead, look at him. I'm done. I'm out.
At that point, the "Look at My Horse" song begins to play as the credits go up and everybody throws in place. Amazing Horse continues playing as the credits roll.
Oh, hold on, I have a red. What's behind door number 2?
Oh, here we go. Hold on a second.
Oh,
For
thank God. Yay.
Ready, go. That's what you get for saying the C word.
Oh, there goes the victory. No. I have
You guys
one
have
red.
uncovered some stuff today and a few more questions.
All NPCs discard blah, blah, okay.
You didn't get as nearly as much briefing as I thought you'd be able to pull out of Chris there, Ralph, but
All right.
you did
No,
get
wait,
it.
next week you can ask all the questions.
Oh, is that why he's with Pete?
Yeah,
Yes.
me and Peter.
Yeah, Pete is the one of the fucking scholars of the group. So, yeah. All right. And any other reds to know about Freddie?
No. Okay.
Groovy. All right. So, real quick, does anybody have an idea for a name for this session?
Calculations. Freddie's calculations on the water level.
Shorter is better.
Tentacle eyes.
Those eyes.
I Spy.
Which one of those three? What's up, Matt?
Freddie got fingered. It sounds like anyway.
Freddie got fingered.
That was one of them that I was
There you
thinking
go.
too, but you know.
Which one of those titles do you guys like? Everybody take a card, by the way, for your titles. Which of the titles that have just been said do you guys like the best?
I don't know.
I Spy, Freddie got fingered, the eyes have it. Something with eyes would be good. Pick one, guys. Ralph, you don't get to play enough. Pick one.
I'm
What about Freddy's eye?
just something with eye. It's like so we had Freddie got fingered. Would you have I Spy? Yeah, we'll play I Spy for now. I guess
Yeah.
it's all right.
Okay.
I Spy something brown. Freddie's eye.
Yay. All right. Now I'm going to go around real quick. Chris, do you have anything to say to the studio audience and hundreds of fans out there?
No.
Freddie, do you have anything to say to the studio audience and hundreds of thousands of fans out there?
I hate my life.
Ralph, do you have anything to say to the alien creatures on different planets who are watching this religiously?
Thank you for joining us, and please sign up and join us.